my homeboy Steve. After Roadium, get stupid some. Yo, don't think that you can get astray. The motherfucking doctor, the bitch hopper, the sucker motherfucking stopper. I'm fucked up, so don't mind what I'm saying. I'm just kicking it, but Steve, Tony, yeah, Susan, yo, we can shoot it. Dope shit to put in a mix. Know what I'm saying? We get shit right. And that's a fact. And if your shit in the mix, you know it's whack. And that ain't no bullshit. I'm kicking facts on a serious shit. Word up, Dr. Dre's in full effect doing serious damage. Wait. Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio, episode 154. And before I introduce my very special guest of the night, well, at least one of my very special guests, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Jen from Fashion Town for blessing me with this dope-ass green lantern. I'm only playing Pendleton that he always blesses me with, so I got to give love and show love to Jen. You guys got to go visit Jen at Fashion Town. He loves the culture. You go in there and he be bumping some G-Funk shit all the time. So go over there, tell him Tony A sent you, Roadium Radio, and he'll hook you up. Other than that, also want to show love to Joni Lopez for blessing me with this hat. You guys got to go check out her interview as well. Once again, just a few minor announcements. For those of you that don't know yet, you can follow us on TikTok. Just to let you guys know, I don't run my TikTok. I don't even want TikTok, okay? But my team said we need to get a TikTok, so one of my boys is running it. So follow us on TikTok because I post shit up. Well, they post shit up that I don't post on my Instagram or my Facebook or whatever. So with that being said, once again, people submit your music to roadiumradio@gmail.com if you want to be on the show. Send me your music, submit if you have videos, and also submit a short bio so that way I can know a little bit about your background if I don't know who you are already. Once again, somebody's asking me, are CDs still available? Yes, only a few. 88 Booming Bass is already sold out, but you can order the other ones. Or you can buy them digital download at DOCUMIXERY.com. DOCUMIXERY.com if you want to buy sweater, you want to buy tank top, you want to buy a shirt, you want to buy whatever. DOCUMIXERY.com. Visit the website. And next Friday, Freaky Tales, once again, will be back live. And yes, people have been asking me, is the Spice Smuggler going to come back? Yes, not this Friday, but the next one. So be looking out for El Spice Smuggler. So with that being said, please allow me to introduce, and let's give a round of applause. I know you guys are at home probably eating some top ramen and drinking some Modelo. So let's give a round of applause to Mariah Avila.
Yay.
You know what's funny? Sometimes I pause, and one time somebody said their name, and I go, I didn't forget. So, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You know what? Really I'm glad you're doing good. And the good thing is that things are starting to open up more.
Yes.
More shows are starting to come in.
Yes.
Studios, well, some studios were already open, but
right.
So, right. Yes, it's starting to get back to normal, and that's one thing that I really like because I think we were on lockdown for at least like a whole year.
Almost, yeah, a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
it was terrible. You know what? I always said it's kind of funny that, I don't want to get into politics.
Please. Next time when I come back.
Next time. Okay, I'm going to tell you what episode you were.
Okay. Can I guess first, though?
Yes.
I want to say 83.
Okay.
Am I close?
Close. Damn, I'll give you one more.
Damn. 86?
75.
Fudge.
75, you were here 79 episodes ago.
Damn. You've been busy.
Yes. You know, I only need like 46 more episodes and it'll be 200.
Wow.
It's going by fast.
That went hella fast.
You know, and like I said, I always tell people, I thought I was only going to be here maybe like 2 months. I didn't think I was going to be here this long, but it's only because of the viewers, the subscribers, the fans that make Roadium Radio what it is, because this is the platform that shines light on people that that I like to say, I want to see take the next step. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I'm going to share something with you that I seen the other day on Netflix. Okay.
Oh, okay.
you thought I was going to say social media.
Me. I was like,
You know what I saw? I saw it because it said number 10 on Netflix. You know, because I would like to see what's number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
There's a I don't know if it's a docuseries or just like what do you call it, episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
But the show is called The Serpent.
Okay.
The Serpent. When you get a chance, check it out. It's pretty fucking like eerie, creepy.
Oh hell yeah.
It's called The Serpent. Check that one out.
I'm gonna check that one out.
Have you seen anything good that you can recommend?
Just the Mariposa de Barrio stuff.
That's the first time I've heard of it. Can you kind of shed a little bit of light?
It's her life story.
Okay.
I think it's like 90 episodes.
Really?
It's really long, but all of the episodes are like really good. So you're stuck there watching them, like, I'm watching another one, and then you end up watching like 5 more. It's really good.
Okay,
really good.
So you said it's about her story.
Yeah, Jenny Rivera.
Okay, Jenny Rivera. Yeah. Just in case, because some people would like to know.
Yeah, Jenny Rivera. Yeah.
Okay. And you've seen all of them already?
All of it. Actually, I watched it when it was on as a novela.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before it even came out on Netflix.
So it was already out already?
It was already out, and then Netflix brought it out.
Okay, because you know where I first saw, did you ever watch that Cobra Kai?
I didn't watch it, but I heard of it.
Okay, you know where it was on first before Netflix? It was on YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube was selling something called YouTube Red, or where you had to pay if you want to watch.
Okay, I know
exclusives.
Yes.
And it was on there first.
Really?
Yeah, I paid and I watched that shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's no longer on YouTube. Netflix has it. I'm like, it's the same shit. But
wow. Was it good?
I loved it.
I still haven't watched it.
I loved it. You know, I love movies that where the director, the producers can actually make it look like it was back then.
Okay.
For an example, are you a fan of Stranger Things?
Yes.
Okay. You see how they make it look like the 80s?
Yes.
I love it when they go into the malls. I love it when they go into the arcade. Mm-hmm. I would rather go spend my hard-earned money and putting quarters in, and play a video game than stay at home and do one of these on my TV.
Yeah.
You know, because I used to get mad and sock the fucking screen at the video game. So that's what I used to like to do, and I missed that. But
oh my God.
But that was my era. But there was one other thing that I just recently saw on Netflix that was really, really good. But it'll come back. It'll come to me. Anything else? Because I know during this whole time that we were on COVID, you actually came here during COVID.
Yes.
Now, for those that may not know, were you still working on music at the time?
Yes. I was doing, I think I sang the cover of the Barbara Mason song.
Yes.
And I did a video for that one. And then I went back in there to do another cover of hers, which is Change Me. Mm-hmm. And then I started writing my own music. So, okay. And the studio was being pretty much everything's brand new in the studio. So it was kind of down for me for like a month and a half.
Okay.
Now it's brand new. Everything is beautiful in the studio. So everything is cool. It's a different vibe.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Because I know during COVID, shit was shut down and you couldn't really, you said it was shut down for about a month and a half or whatever. How long did you say it was?
For the studio?
Yeah, studio.
It was like a month and a half.
Okay, about a month and a half. For that month and a half, how did you keep yourself motivated to, like, okay, I got to get back in the studio? I'll give you an example, because there was a time in my life where I sold all my equipment, and I had over $30,000 worth of equipment here. Mm-hmm. And what happened was, when I ended up selling it, a couple of years later, I started getting that fever again to want to work. So I would borrow friends' equipment to keep myself going, just to keep until I was able to buy my own shit. Mm-hmm. Well, what did you do, if anything? Did you just listen to music? Did you just try writing? I
just started writing. Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
A lot of it was in the shower.
That's what we all sing.
Yeah. The shower, the car. I was still working though, as far as like singing.
Yeah.
I sing a lot at the casinos, like Apollo Casino, Fantasy Springs, with the cover band. So music was still like around.
Oh, okay.
For me, and I kept myself busy doing that, which was kind of weird. Like the whole restrictions there at the casino, with the mask and like the temperature, they were super strict on that. Like the only time I had my mask off was when I had to sing. After, like, on break time, you had to put it back on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was about to ask you if you sang with the mask on.
No, but they were super, like, you need to have your mask on. Yeah, but I continued to work with the whole pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who was producing for you?
At the time, Joey Quinones.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one who produced my album, You in Love Again.
Okay.
And we did another song, which is going to be released hopefully soon.
Okay.
A duet with him. And then I wrote my song. So yeah, Joey Quinones.
Okay. And if I'm correct, DJ Cazell, is he just a label or what role does he play in?
DJ Cazell, obviously he's a DJ. He's tied in with Bobby D Presents. And also Industry Music Group is a label. Yeah, so that's his label.
Okay. Are you a part of that label?
Yes, I'm part of that. I'm an artist with Industry Music Group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, who else is signed to that label? Any other artists that we could be looking out for?
Rocky Padilla.
Of course.
And
by the way, he did a great show when he was here. He sang his butt off. Like
that man don't stop. Sorry, Rocky.
Rocky's a dope dude.
Yeah, because of Rocky, I got signed to Industry Music Group.
Really?
Because of Rocky. I used to sing backup for Rocky Padilla.
Really?
Yeah, I started off at, they call it the Burrito Circuit, which is just like the San Gabriel Valley cover bands. And Rocky reached out to me and he asked me if I was interested in singing some backup songs with him and backing up The Love Lights.
Okay.
Her Taste of Honey. I was singing backup for pretty much anybody that was on the show. So I was like, sure, I'll do it. And it was at the Quiet Cannon.
Yeah.
And I sang back up with him, and that's how Cazell and DJ 459 saw me that day.
Wow!
And they asked him, "Oh, who's this girl?"
Right.
Like, oh, that's my girl Mariah. And they're like, "Man, she sings really good," and that's how it all got introduced. So, thank you, Rocky.
Much love, Rocky. Is the Quiet Canyon still there?
Yes, it's
that
still
place,
there.
That place has been around since like the 80s.
Wow.
And I only went there one time.
Really?
Yeah, one time. And I'll tell you, it was weird. I'll tell you who I went with. I went with Daza, the Florida car show queen.
Okay.
She invited me. She goes, I'm going to meet somebody over there. And it was Frank Lozano from Power 106. And this was when Power 106 was like
huge.
And I walk in, and I'll be honest, I was just like a fucking bum, like seriously. Honestly, and I remember Frank Lozano walks up to Daza and he goes, "Who are you here with?"
Oh, snap.
And she goes, "Oh, with him." And I was already signed. My first single, "I'm Not Your Puppet," was already out.
Okay.
And I heard him saying, "What are you doing with that?"
Oh, fudge.
And then she goes, "Well, he's got a hot song on the radio right now."
Yeah.
And he goes, "What song?" He was looking like that. Mm-hmm. And I just said, yeah, that's me, bro. And I was just like a humble guy. I was 22 years old. I was quiet.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, what song is that? And I said, I produced a song called I'm Not Your Puppet for High C. And he goes, what? And then the whole night he talked to me. He didn't even bother talking to her no more.
Oh, my God.
He just said, I've been trying to get that record. I've been trying to do this. And I said, well, I'll just call my manager right now, Steve, and called him. Steve took us a vinyl. And then that's how my song got on the radio with him.
Wow. Well, aren't you glad you went?
Yeah, but I look like a fucking bum. But yeah, that's how I met, and that was the only time I ever went to. But I used to always go to Peppers. Did you ever go to Peppers?
No, I've heard of Peppers.
Yeah,
I've I've heard some crazy stories about Peppers.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stories. Did you ever perform at OG Mike's in Santa Ana?
Yes.
Okay,
that place is not there anymore.
No, it's not.
Sad.
I know. Oh, I contacted my boy. I think they call him DJ Renegade or West Coast Renegade, and he told me that they sold it.
Yes, they sold it. Now it's tied into 99 Bottles, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So does that mean they're not going to have no more events there?
I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm so sad. That place was popping. If you guys know OG Mike's,
yeah, that place is popping.
It was
Every time I went, though, I will have to say, and I'm not trying to give it a black eye, but there was always fights.
Of course.
Always fights.
Of course.
She said, of course. I mean, because guys get beer balls. They take a couple of beers.
Yeah. Well, the cool part is that the front room is where they have the bands and like they play more Spanish music. And then towards the back is like the funk and all the old school stuff. So it's like kind of like two different type of scenes going on. Yeah. In a way.
Yeah. Bringing up funk, you ever visit Scam and Jam at the Regent?
Mm-mm.
You ever heard of it?
No.
Okay. A lot of people never heard of it. My boy MC Pancho had to tell me about it.
Okay.
And he says, why don't you come through? I host it. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. But he told me like this. It opens at 10 o'clock. He said, be there early because it packs out.
Yeah.
And I said, how's it going to fuck? It packs out. It barely opens at 10.
Wow.
So I got there like at 9:50 and he walks me in. There was maybe a couple of people in there.
Yeah.
I looked at my clock, okay, on my phone. At 10:40, it was already jam-packed.
Wow. Where's this at?
Downtown LA.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Regent, but that event they call it the Scamming Jam.
Oh, wow.
And he hosts it. They have girl DJs. That's one thing I like. They have all girl DJs. And it's funk all fucking night, freestyle. Sometimes they play disco, sometimes new wave. But they play a little bit of old school hip hop when they play it. Like you can hear like, Boys in the Hood in there. But and then they'll go into like summertime, and then Two of Hearts. And then they'll go into like a Blue Monday from New Order. And then they'll just go back to playing like Cameo, the Barcades. And
oh, wow.
all fucking night. And it is so dope.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes. It reminds me a lot of the music that you play at
OG Mike's.
At OG Mike's.
Yeah.
Those are classic spots. So
yeah, definitely.
it is kind of sad. Now, the last time you were here, if I'm correct, if I heard you right, you were going to do a concert with the Lobos?
Yeah, Los Lobos.
Okay.
Drive-in concert at Citadel.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. That was amazing. It was a sold-out show. My first time ever doing a drive-in like that. And it was amazing. It was great.
Who was all on the undercard? Like, well, you know what I mean by the undercard on the bill.
On the bill. Los Misteriosos. Myself, I was the opener. And who else did they have? I think that was it. Yeah, just us three. Yeah.
How did you like the way the Lobos played?
Oh my God. Wow. They I still got it.
Yeah,
I was like amazed.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know, like my son didn't know that they're the ones who redid all the music for the movie La Bamba.
Yes.
Did they play any of those songs?
Yes. Dude, they were like tricking us. Because
Really?
we thought they weren't going to play La Bamba. And they were like, come on, La Bamba. Like they were walking off stage.
Oh, shit. Yes.
And then they came back with La Bamba. And I was like, dude, that was fucking sick. That was sick.
Yes. Now, it was funny because when I went to go see Prince in the 80s, back then, I don't know if bands still do it today.
Yeah.
Bands would leave like that.
Yeah.
And the crowd would go crazy. They want them back, and they would come back and do another song.
Another song.
Then they would leave, and they would be yelling. And Prince, they wanted to hear like 1999 when Doves Cry.
Yeah.
So he would leave off stage, and the crowd would go crazy.
Yeah.
And they would come back and just tear shit up.
They tore it up.
Yeah.
They tore it up. I mean, people were supposed to stay like kind of just like not in their car, but like just outside of their car.
Right.
They just started walking up to the stage, and I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get in trouble. But I mean, like, come on, it's Los Lobos. Like you kind of had to do that.
Yeah, they have a lot of classic music. I'm a fan, definitely a fan of Los Lobos. Now, I know you say you play at a lot of casinos. Are you still doing that?
I'm still doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Fantasy Springs is one of them.
Where exactly is?
Hella far. It's out in Indio.
Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking Morongo or
Past Morongo.
Really?
Past Palm Springs.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I'm out there pretty often. I was just there last Wednesday. They did like a Latin night, and I sang with the cover band, just all Spanish music. So cumbias.
Okay, give us a couple of cover songs that you sing.
Of course, Selena.
Okay.
Señora de Lomita. What else? Some Ramon Ayala.
Oh shit.
Just the stuff that I grew up listening to too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Now, I know you said now that you mentioned earlier that one of your videos, if I'm correct, Hypnotize hit 1 million views.
Yes, it hit 1 million views. It's gonna hit 2 million.
Really?
Yes.
That's
I can't
awesome.
believe it. Every time I just look, just
Right.
randomly, I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
wow. I mean, it's been a year.
Right.
And then it hit 1 million, and I'm like, damn, it'll be 2 years. And we shot the video in June.
Right.
So it'll be 2 years in June.
And that's the one where you're walking out of your house?
Yes.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's
That was a dope song.
Where like my dad, my fake dad is calling my name. My fake dad.
Now, let me ask you this, okay? Because hitting 1 million and almost hitting 2 million views, something great, okay?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Does that encouragement to keep continuing?
Oh man, I was excited and happy when it hit just 10K. I was like, yeah, we did it.
Like somebody, somebody watched.
We did it, but now like when it hit the 1 million views, I was like, wow, that's insane. And then when Agreed to Disagree, I think that one I was like, oh my God, because that's my song. That's my original song. Okay. That one hit 1 million views too.
Really?
Yeah, so that one, yeah. I think my whole team was just very proud.
You know what? And I'm proud that it did that. Because when you said, I was just happy that it hit 10K. When we did our first interview here, and I remember I saw 800 views on the first one. I was so excited. I thought like I've arrived.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. And then it took maybe about a week for my first episode to hit 1K.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, hells yeah.
Yeah,
then,
it's like a motivation to keep on going, Then we have a couple of videos on our Roadium radio page that hit over 100,000, 200,000. Wow.
And I was like, holy shit, I think I'm onto something. Like,
yeah.
But I was very, very happy. I haven't hit no million views, but I'm happy that I at least have an audience that tunes in,
subscribers.
Yeah,
that's
I'm happy
where
about
it counts,
that.
Really.
That I have, because on the live chat, people think that that's all the people that are watching.
Right.
There are people that I got friends that tell me, I don't have an email. Like, I don't do none of that. I just turn on my TV and you're on my favorite. So I just watch it.
Yeah.
So after the video is up, we get a number. YouTube gives a number of the people that were in the live chat and people that don't have accounts that just watched it. Yeah. Yeah, and we average like about 1,000 people that watch us live.
Yeah.
So
damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I'm thankful for that. And I always remind artists here, when is the last time you performed in front of 1,000 people? Some people say, I haven't performed in front of 200 people.
Yeah.
And I said, take advantage of this right now. So. But yeah, these platforms are great for artists that are looking to get exposure.
Exposure, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So now, because I don't want to get too far ahead into this interview as far as with your music that is coming out. So, you are writing your stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I wrote my first song. Produced my own song too. So that was exciting. And it just kind of came out of nowhere. I'm not a songwriter. I mean, I am now, but it just kind of came out of nowhere, and now should be coming out soon. We want to push it.
Dope. Yeah. When you perform your stuff, and you perform, let's just say, even with the cover bands, how was the response? Like, what do you get when people meet you?
First thing they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so nice." I'm like, "Oh
and
yeah."
That goes a long way.
I'm like, "Oh yeah." Well, like this past weekend, this little girl, her parents hit me up, and they were like, "Hey, do you think you could come by and say hello to my daughter? She just turned 12. It's her birthday, and she's a big fan of yours." And I said, "Yeah, man, I'll go. Like, no problem." So I showed up to her house. The little girl had no idea.
Wow.
And I was like, her name's Savannah. I was like, "Hey, Savannah, happy birthday." The little girl turned around and she was like, "Oh my God," in tears. Like, I was like, "Oh my God." It's like, it's not that serious, In my head, I'm like, it's not that serious, But she was so happy, and her parents were super happy. And I think when people meet me, they're just like, "Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. Oh my gosh." And then to me, I'm like, "What's up?" How you guys doing,
I think, and I'm going to tell you what I think people think of you when they meet you. Because when you were here and people that watched, that hit me up and always give me feedback, they always said this about you. Well, when you were here, she is so down to earth.
That's dope.
Yeah, even my son said the same thing. She's cool, man. She's really humble. She's like a normal person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, mijo, of course. Because, we do get some people that they think they're high and mighty. Or, we already know who those people are, and it's sad to say they're almost unapproachable.
Yeah, they get
they act like Mary Wells walked into the building or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'll leave that. But it's like when people come up to me and they meet me. I think people think that one guy told me like this. I didn't want to walk up to you because you look intimidating.
Oh, okay.
And then I said, oh well. but you walked up to me. How's
did
everything?
anyways, yeah.
Yeah. And he goes, nah, man, you're like a real cool dude. I'm out of my way for fans because fans are the only reason why I'm here.
Right.
And we, yourself as an artist, me as a DJ, producer, director, podcaster, I need these people.
Right.
You know, if we want to keep going, it's because of them, and we have to acknowledge them.
Exactly.
There's a lot of artists that think. I've known artists, and I know there's possibly a lot of younger kids watching right now, but I'm going to say this. There's a lot of artists that say F the fans. You know?
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, it's not cool. And I've always said this, that you only go as far as your attitude. That's why you have a bunch of meathead artists now that they've been in the game 30 years, and when they get booked for a show, maybe 20 people show up.
Yeah.
It's because, you burn a lot of bridges with a lot of people, with the fans especially.
That sucks.
No,
but people are just people in general.
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of people had your response was
That's
great,
cool.
So
thank you guys.
Yeah. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and press pause right there. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, and we're gonna come right back, and we're gonna talk about what are you working on now? Where can people see you next? And a couple of other questions.
Cool.
So, okay, everybody. Once again, so we're gonna go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're gonna come right back. Other than that, 10 minutes, y'all. Don't fuck around. See you in a minute. You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
212. Right about now, Easy and Dr. Dre's in the motherfucking house.
Times are getting crazy, it's really hard to choose it. The Roadium's a spot to get funky, fresh music. Easy motherfucking E and my homeboy Dr. Dre. MC Ren in effect, and you know we don't play. The Roadium is hidden, but you know you can't leave until you get a deaf ass tape from Steve. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Oh Steve, oh Steve, oh Steve, just give me just one more tape. Yeah, man, I came all the way down to the Roadium spot, man, to pick up one of the WA tape, man. And I dropped the homeboy Steve down there, man, he's down fresh out of the tape, man. How the fuck you fresh out of the tape, man? He said 'cause they sounding like hotcakes and shit, man.
Hey, Tony, drop that. What, please? I bet.
My name is the Cross, the C-R-A-W-O-R-D, the boy in I see. Tony ain't the one that just is cool as a city. Thinking out of the 7 pussy like a lizard. Who's sorry, homie? I didn't mean to say that. Steve's in the house. Come on, won't you play that? You know you got to throw me some kind of ass rock coming straight from the Roadium.
You are now about to witness
Tony A.
The shit is dope. Yo, I like to say what's up to my homeboy Dre, my homeboy Brenton Jazz, and the girls with the big old ass. So Trip, I'm about to bust one more time to let y'all niggas know just what's on my mind.
In the morning, police at my door. Fresh to be this week across my bathroom floor. Out my back window, I make my escape. Didn't even get a chance to grab my old school tape. Mad with no music, but happy for free. And the street to a play is the place to be. Got a knot in my pocket weighing at least the bread.
Welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio episode 154, and I'm glad you guys are still tuned in, and it's going to get good. So with that being said, Mariah Avila.
Welcome back.
Next time I'm going to be like...
I'm going to say somebody else's name.
Right. You know what? Only one time I said somebody else's name.
No.
Yes, one time, and he goes, no, this is my name, and I played it off, and I go, I was just testing you.
Oh my
And you got it right.
Oh my gosh.
Only one time. So
Did you beat yourself up for it?
no, I just took another shot. I just figured out, like, I'll just fucking play it off to him. But no, other than that, you know what? I'm glad you're back, and I was happy to hear that you're writing your own songs now.
Yeah.
You wrote one, you produced it. Now, besides you producing it, what other producers are you working with your future projects?
Tony G.
Tony Gonzalez,
G.
yes.
Yes. That's
The legend.
Yes. The legend.
Yes.
He's dope.
You know what? Let me say this about Tony. When I interviewed Tony, and like, I don't care what people say or think about me. I like to give props. I like to give credit where credit is due. Mm-hmm. To me, Tony is a legend and always will be, you know. When it comes to producers and DJs, there's two people that I believe, in my opinion, should have statues here in LA because of their DJ skills, trend setting. There's nobody else out there like them. To me, it was Tony G and Joe Cooley. Everybody knows them for Roadium and Joe Cooley. But those two guys, for me, were the best in the world, you know. And so I always like to give them their flowers,
Yeah.
you know. So,
Yeah.
But so Tony G is producing stuff for you as well.
Yes, and
Okay.
actually for the whole label for Intermission
Okay.
Music Group, yeah, and some other artists that are on doing projects with us too.
You play any instruments at all?
I don't, but I was in the studio with Tony, and
Okay.
we're talking about, playing an instrument. I was like, dude, I gotta get to it. You know, I have some time. He's like, it's easy, Mika. Like, what are you doing? So he brought. We have like a piano there in the studio, and he's just showing me how to
Yes.
hit some chords, like simple shit. Like,
Yes.
and I'm like, my mind was like, pfft. I was like, that's it. He's like,
Yes.
that's it. If you just know this, you're good to go. I was like, wow.
And you know what? Some people learn differently. Some people have to see the notes
Yes.
and know, okay, it's right here, you know. And me, I'm more of, even if I couldn't see, tell me where to place my hands.
Yes.
And then I'll play it from there.
Yeah.
You know, because from there, once you start playing it, now you know, okay, this is this. Okay, then you start coming up with your own shit. I never practiced enough, so when I produce a song, I know what notes I want to hear, and I'll play it for my musician. I go, dude, I want to hear this. I'm trying to hear this. Okay, this is what you need. That's it right there.
Yeah.
So I play enough.
Super easy stuff.
It is.
And I went to school, went to college, and I was taking a course for it. And I'm like, I didn't learn shit in that class. he sat me down. He's like, it's just this, this, and this, and this. As long as you know this, you'll be fine.
Yes.
That's the basic stuff. And you just practice at home.
Very true. You know.
And there's so much, you don't even have to go buy a piano. There's the app for it on your phone, on an iPad to play
Yes.
and to learn, you know?
You could do it on your computer now. and
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
You're
There's no
absolutely right.
excuses. There's
No
excuses.
excuses. and you know, one day, and this is the late maybe 89, I was in the studio with Dr. Dre, and I would always ask questions, you know, because I want to learn.
Of course, yeah.
So I asked him, who taught you how to engineer? Did you go to school? And I bring that up because you said you went to school. And you say, I don't know shit. And he goes, fuck no. I wasn't expecting that, you
Yeah.
know. I was expecting, well, yeah, I read manuals this thick, and I know Professor so-and-so. And he goes, fuck no. He said, I just sat down and like, okay, what's this for? Okay, cool. What about this one right here?
Damn, that's a great memory to memorize all that stuff.
I've been blessed with a great memory, honestly.
That's good.
And they had a 24-track board, okay? Today, you know, we have so many tracks. But on a 24-track board, he said this. I go, because I look at all these fucking knobs, bro, and they look intimidating.
Yeah.
And he said, do not look at it going across. He said, this level right here, look at it as a volume. He says, and all of these buttons pertain to this volume. If you know this one that pertain to this volume, it's the same thing for all of them.
Right.
And then this whole thing just got smaller for me. And I'm like, wow, I could do this.
Yeah.
But you need somebody like that to explain to you
To
the way.
explain to you and to
Yes.
kind of teach you.
And then you got fools that don't want to teach you because they may see you as competition, or they see the potential,
threat or whatever.
or they see you as a threat. See, it's hard to be friends with somebody who sees you as competition.
Yeah.
It really is. But
Yeah.
oh well. So now you're working with Tony G. Has he tracked you yet?
Yes. He
Okay.
has
How was that experience?
It was a little intimidating when I first went in there. Tony's really cool to work with. There's certain things I'm just like, what does he want from me? But you know what? The difference between Joey and Tony, I think he's a singer, Joey Quinones.
Right.
He was telling me, well, what if you sing it like this? Or how about you put this note in there? And Tony was like, no, you're going to fucking figure it out. You're going to use your own creativity to make this song.
Yes.
I was kind of spoiled a little bit with Joey Quinones.
Right.
But with Tony, he's definitely took me out of my comfort zone. And it came out good.
I mean,
It
but
was
look at
fun.
the experience that you have working from two dope dudes.
Yeah.
And you can somewhat combine that together and kind of like, okay, he taught me this, he's teaching me this. It helps you, how would you say, bring out the best in you.
Yeah, it was definitely taking me to the next level of my music. And it was a little frustrating because I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, you get frustrated, you know. But it was fun. And he didn't give up. Tony didn't give up. He was like, you could do it. You could do it. You got this. You got this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know every artist does this, and nobody should be ashamed. Many times, many artists get punched in. Okay, we get punched in, okay.
Uh-huh.
I was in the studio one time when Dr. Dre was punching in Eazy-E.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He wasn't doing Boys in the Hood, but he was doing a song, 100 Miles and Running. And let's just say, because the Boys in the Hood are always hard. Okay, stop. I'm going to punch you in after are always hard.
Mm-hmm.
Talking that shit, now pull your top. Okay, I'm going to stop. And that's how he was piecing them together.
Oh, my God. By section.
Yes. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. Like, he's really not a rapper. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So when Eazy-E left, Dre plays it for me. He goes, what do you think? I said, I think that shit was dope. And here's what he told me. He's going to do it again tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Me.
I was like,
that was good. And then you go home and you're just like listening to it in your car. You're like, that shit is fucking whack. I gotta do it again.
but you know what? But it's a good thing that we criticize ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because we want the best of ourselves to come out.
Of course.
You know. Now, do you ever go back and listen to any songs and say, fuck, that little part pisses me off?
Mm-hmm. I do. I do. And I blame my team.
How dare them?
How dare them?
Okay. Now, out of all the songs that you have out that are yours, which one would you say is your favorite one? Like, that's my shiznit.
You Never Loved Me at all.
And
that's
why?
a cover. It's a cover song. Just the lyrics and how Barbara Mason just got down. Barbara Mason actually reached out to us.
Really?
And she sent us a nice little message saying that she was really happy that I covered her song, and she was super proud. And she called me.
No shit.
So I got into lashing. I'm a lash technician, and my boss calls me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm about to work," and he's like, "Answer your phone." I'm like, "Why?" It's like, "Somebody's gonna call you," and I'm like, "Okay." So I answer the phone, and she's like, "Miss Avila," and I'm like, "Miss Mason?" She's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "Oh my!" I fucking lost my shit. I was like, "Oh my God!" We talked for an hour and a half on the phone. Super nice lady, very nice. She was thanking me when I should have been thanking her, and I was like, "No, why are you thanking me?" And she was super dope, very nice.
You know, if I can kind of like speak on her behalf, even though I'm not qualified, but I'm just going to say this. I think the reason why she was thanking you is because through you being the next generation and other people that may love her music and cover her music, her voice and her songs live on. Of course, yeah. You know, I mean, you know what's sad sometimes, because for me, and I usually share this story, the only artist that really, really hit home when he passed away was Prince. Mm-hmm. And to me that was because I loved Prince. I was introduced to Prince music from my brother who was a DJ. Mm-hmm. And I always thought Prince was a freak, you know, because his album cover, this guy's wearing a G-string and a trench coat and some boots. A little out there. Yeah, a little out there, just a little bit. Yeah. Okay? So I was into him for years. That's cool. You know, went to go see him in concert. I was at one point in the same room with him, but there was so many people that I couldn't get to him. Yeah. So
you didn't want to be that person either, to like be bugging or whatever.
Right. Because I'm sure here's what everybody gets. I've been a fan of yours.
Forever. Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that, but I will say this, that when I hear his music on the radio or just his music on my headphones when I'm working out or whatever, I think, wow, this guy's voice is still living on.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how I feel with her.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, her lyrics and voice just hits a certain way.
Yeah.
Just hits a certain way.
There was a guy that lived like 3 houses away from me. He was a promoter, and every concert he did, he always had her.
Yeah.
Always had her.
She gets down.
Yeah.
She's still getting down.
Who else are you? Are you a fan of like Brenton Wood?
I like Brenton Wood.
Okay.
He's cool.
You know,
that's another guy that's still doing it.
Still doing it. You know,
I'm a huge fan of Little Willie G.
I'm sorry, who?
Little Willie G.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Dude, I love him so much. He's great.
You know what's funny? I'm not going to say what he told me.
Uh-oh.
But I'll say it off camera. One day, it was 1997. It was in Whittier. I was setting up. I was DJing for this one guy, and I see Brenton Wood walk up, and I'm like, "Holy shit, that's him!" And I walked up to him, and I said one of the stupidest things.
Oh my God.
I go, "Dude, like I used to get fucked up to your songs."
Why? Out of all the things, you had to say that. Hey, at least you're being honest.
Yeah. And he goes, "We all were, you know."
He played it off.
Yeah. But I shook his hand and I go, "You performing?" Because I didn't know he was performing. Somebody said they just recently added
him onto the, yeah.
So I DJ'd and then like 2 more groups went on and then he went on, okay? Mm-hmm. The guy that I was DJing for left, but I stayed. And I saw him and he sounded just like this fucking records. Just like, I mean, shit, I wanted to start drinking and crying because this shit was so damn dope. But to me, he sounded just like his record. And that's one thing that I like about some artists, that they sound just like their records. I've seen rappers that sound so dope, but when you watch them live, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
I think we could say that too for singers too. You know, they sound bomb on their single, and then you go see them live, you're like, what what happened?
Have you ever seen, whether they're independent or major female artists, that they have some dope songs, but you saw them live and they didn't sound the same?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. You don't have to drop it.
No.
Just give it their initials. No.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh man, that kind of sucks, you know?
Yeah.
But I'll still bump their song.
Right. Yeah, because I've seen a couple of artists, male and female, that like, man, they sound like shit.
Yeah, sound horrible.
You know, but, and there's very few people that do sound like the record.
The record, yeah.
Yeah. So now, for the people that are waiting for Mariah Avila to drop something new, what can they expect and when can they expect it?
Sometime during the summer, hopefully.
Okay.
The song is very personal.
Okay.
Very catchy too, I think, and something different. Yeah, it's different from my other songs.
Okay.
My original songs are different.
And different is always good. I always say, you know what? I never try to be better than anybody. I just want to be different.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We're not in competition with nobody.
No.
You know, we're not. We just want to be different. I want to be me, and I want people to like me for me, you know? So now, I hope you don't mind me bringing up one of the producers that we both know, a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah.
And his name is?
Tony G.
Tony G. And then?
Dominator! Dominator.
Dom, she forgot.
Sorry,
Okay.
Dom. But yeah, I'm going to be working with Dominator. Now, that guy, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He could sing. First, I didn't even know he even sang.
Yeah.
The first, he was on this Chicano soul, I don't know what it's called, album.
Uh-huh.
And he did a cover of Don't Be Afraid.
Uh-huh.
And I downloaded the album and I liked the track and I was like, who's this guy singing? And I'm like, this fucking Dominator?
Right.
Oh my gosh. And I hit him up on Instagram. I was like, dude, this song is so good. You did I didn't know you sang. He's like, well, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I downloaded the rest of his stuff. And I was like, this is freaking dope. Can I sing with you? Can I like work with you? And he was like, of course. I'm like, let's do it. And it's something different. So he does a bunch of funk music and we'll hit a different. You know.
Now, how many songs are you guys doing? Is it just one?
I think we're going to do more than one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you gone to work at a spot?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. That guy is extremely busy too.
Yes, he
He's
is.
working with other people. Yeah.
I'll be going up there soon because we're working on a secret project.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this.
Secret project.
Yes. Double secret project. Okay. I walked into his room, and I'm not going to lie to you. And Dom, if you're watching, I'm going to tell you this. I walked in there and I was like, what the fuck? Like, you still work on this? I didn't say it like in a negative sense, almost because he still uses a lot of old equipment. And I knew immediately that's his sound.
Yes.
That's his sound, you know. And do what works for you. And I'll be honest, I love that. If I can still work on a 2-inch reel, you know, and load up tape. Back then, we think we paid like $125.
Yeah.
And this was a 15-minute reel. You could only fit maybe 3 songs.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And of course, you needed the engineer to know how to do that.
Do all the stuff, yeah.
You know. But it's because it gives you a different sound. He has his own sound. So I understood it. We did a track together over there at his pad, and I saw the way he put it together. And his you know, it's his equipment. He knows how to work it. He mastered it. But it's because you're so used to seeing people with big ass screens and nice ass keyboards.
Yeah.
And his is all vintage.
The fancy shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
His is all vintage, and the sound that he gets out of there.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Super talented
Yes.
guy.
Dre told me this. It's not what you got. It's what you can do with what you got. And he can do a lot. So I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, I'm excited to work with him, and I know we're both very picky on certain things, and I know it's gonna be fun though.
That's dope.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's dope. Other than Tony G, Dominator, anybody else?
Anybody else?
Oh, you did mention Joey.
Joey, yes, I have
Okay.
a song with Joey.
Okay.
And I think that's it so far. Yeah.
Now, can people expect an album? Is this going to be an EP?
They're gonna be singles.
or singles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're gonna be singles.
Visuals. Can we expect a lot more visuals from you?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a lot more videos too with my songs. I really want to do a video with my grandma's song. I think I mentioned that the last time I was
Yes.
here. You in Love Again.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna do a video for that one, and for my original song too.
Okay. Who's filming your guys' videos?
Concrete.
Concrete. Okay.
That's the homie Concrete. He's doing a lot of things too.
Did you watch his interview here?
He was here?
Yes.
Shut up.
He was fucking hilarious.
Was it?
Hilarious. We both got drunk.
No.
Like, yes. Yeah, he was hilarious. Like from the moment he got here, hilarious.
It's
dude.
good vibes with that guy, huh?
Always.
It's good vibes.
I mean, sometimes I'll be looking at his Instagram. I go, he didn't just do that.
He sure did.
Nacho Man Savage and all these. He is Concrete. That
Shout
dude
out
is
to
hilarious.
Concrete.
Shout out to Concrete. Yeah, that dude is hilarious. Other than your interview that you might have watched when you were here, what other ones have you might have watched?
Richie.
Rich G.
Yeah, Rich G. Him. I watched a little bit of Rockies. I watched a little bit of Trish Toledo. Elvia.
Elvia.
And I think that was it.
Yeah, girl, Elvia, she's hilarious. You know that?
She's alright. That's my girl. I love this. I love you. We're terrible together.
As a matter of fact, speaking of Elvia, how long have you known her?
Dang, not even that long. No, has it even been a year? No, it has been a year. It's been a year. March was a year, I think. Because I did that interview with yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, about a year. But we just clicked it like that.
Yeah, you know, there are certain people that when you meet them, you click just like that.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Kind of a funny story. Somebody shot me a video of a rapper, and I saw him. And this guy looked like he was wearing some size 60 Ben Davis and a size 8X shirt, and he was rapping, and I was like, this guy's fucking pretty good.
Yeah.
This guy's pretty fucking dope. So, and then I saw him on an interview. That's somebody interviewed him. So I reached out to the guy, because that's my homie. I reached out, hey, man, can you give me that guy's, a number?
Dang, like that?
Like that. I just reached out. I said,
Shit.
I said, give me that guy's number, but ask him first. I just don't want to call him.
Yeah.
Ask him. So he said, all right. He goes, yeah, my G. He said that, you can call him. So I called him. We started talking. And I said, hey, I want to interview you, bro. Somebody shot me your video, and I thought you were really
cool.
different, you
Yeah.
know? He goes, okay, let's do it. He accepted. The moment that he walked through that door, I met him around, and I shook his hand, and we hugged each other. And I said this, why do I feel like I know you? And now, keep in mind, he's only 20 years old.
Oh, wow.
And he said, I feel the same way. And I said, I don't know, man. I think maybe my soul and your soul are old friends. And that's the
Maybe.
guy I'm producing, Mr. D.
That's freaking dope.
Yeah, and we've hit it off since then. I was like, fuck, I'm 53, he's 20. But if you remix my age, I'm really 35. So. Maybe that's why I get along
Maybe.
with so.
That was it.
But yeah, that's the guy that I'm producing right now.
That's
and,
cool.
And you know what? We just barely started like working, and the buzz is great.
The vibe is good.
Yes, very, very good. As a matter, well, I'm not gonna say it, but
Oh.
'cause I'm trying to keep it low on the low. You know? But now, what else would you say that Mariah wants to accomplish in 2021, other than you say you lash, and they can reach you on Instagram. Your Instagram's popping up.
Yes, Instagram, Mariah Avila.
Yes. Okay.
On my Instagram.
And you'll be releasing singles, and maybe eventually along the line, maybe an EP or an album or whatnot.
Yes.
Shows. Where can people see you?
Well, now that everything's opening up, this weekend I'm going to be in San Diego at the Mujeres Brewery. 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday. But it got sold out, so I'll see you guys on the next one. It sold out in 2 days.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the heck?
People, not only do they want to see you perform, but they're dying to get out.
Yes.
Let's be
Yes.
honest. They're dying to get
I
out.
don't blame them. It's just to hear music. Come on.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So that's there. Then we have a show in Bakersfield, May 15th.
Okay.
And that's myself. It's called Mariah Avila and Friends.
Okay.
The venue is beautiful. Really nice.
What venue is this? Just in case people want to look it up.
I'm not too sure. They could check on my Instagram. It's on the Instagram. But Rocky Padilla is on there.
So-
Myron Gasper. He's another artist that's signed to us, to Intermission Music Group. Dominator.
No shit.
I got Dom on there. I was so excited. I was like, yes, get
Shit,
Dom.
I may just go.
Go.
I may just go.
Go.
Shit.
And then Elvia. We have Elvia.
Elvia Cadena?
Elvia Cadena. is gonna
Hell
be
yeah, she's
singing.
going to be singing Drinking a Monster. So that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
so
and
is it just you 4?
Yeah, who am I missing? No. Who? Rocky Padilla. I said Rocky Padilla, didn't I? Yeah, I said Rocky. Yeah.
You know what? I heard the stuff that I think when Cazelle was here,
Okay.
he played me Rocky stuff on the phone. It fucking sounded incredible.
His video is really good too. I don't know if you watched it, but Concrete did that.
It's out already?
It's out already. It's called Wrong Number.
When did that come out?
I want to say like 2 months.
Shit, because I've been dying to hear his new stuff, and I've been like wondering what
It's
happened to it.
great. It's
Okay.
really good.
Okay, so
He
so
got down.
Wrong Number, Rocky Padilla. Go, you guys go look it up.
Yes, on Rocky Padilla Vivo, I think. Yeah,
Okay, also it's not YouTube.
it's YouTube, but it's like it's the
I never understood
Thingy.
the Vivo one.
Vivo's
what is that?
different from just a regular account.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, that's like for high end.
yeah, for the bougie people.
Okay, so once again, you're Hypnotized about to hit 2 million.
Yes, 2 million.
And
I
then
can't
which other
believe
one's
it.
about to hit 1 million?
No, Agree to Disagree already hit hit a million.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And hopefully their You Never Love Me at All
Uh-huh.
video or I Want You Around should be next.
Okay. And your YouTube page, how can they look you up?
Mariah Avila Vivo.
The bougie people.
Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Vivo.
Yeah. So look her up, subscribe, follow, comment,
Yes.
positive or negative. I wanna play.
No. Only good vibes, guys.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Bring them, bring them.
Yes, and add me on Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
Follow
Facebook.
Industry Music Group.
Now, when it comes to social media, what are you most active on? Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Okay. To me, I always tell people, because when I check my inbox, I have like 40 messages. I'm not lying.
On Instagram?
No, on, I'm sorry, Facebook.
Facebook.
Because I never check my
I never-
messenger one.
I had to turn the notifications off because I was like, shit. Like,
Yes.
it was like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I gotta turn this
Sounded
shit
like a
off.
boxing match. Ding, ding, ding,
yes,
ding.
it was bad.
Yeah. So I tell people, look, dude, hit me on Instagram. I'm 90% like more active.
Active, yeah.
Than I am on Facebook. Facebook, I'm just like, I post my flyers and I get the fuck out.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
it.
Well, not even. It's tagged to my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So I don't.
Maybe I need to do that.
You need to do that. You need to do
I
that.
hadn't even figured that out. I'm getting old. I'm retired. So, okay. Anything that I didn't ask you anything that you want to bring up? Do you want to promote anything you want to talk about?
Just the shows that are going to be coming up. Not just Bakersfield, but we're going to be hitting Visalia.
Okay.
A couple of shows out there. I'm going to be going to Denver.
Awesome.
In June with Pepe Marquez. That's who I missed. Pepe Marquez is going to be on that May 15th gig with me. Okay. So in Bakersfield. And just, yeah. It's going to be fun. Denver. I know. I got to go get my real ID, guys. Because I don't have it.
do you know what venue at all in Denver?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I just show up and I sing.
Hey, that's it. Okay, and at this time, any shout outs you want to give?
Any shout outs? To my team, industry music group, DJ Cazell, DJ 459, all my fans and that are watching, I thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my music. I love you guys very, very much. And a big shout out to my family and my son. I know he's probably watching it with my mom. And thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming and thank you for giving me the honor and the privilege to interview you again.
Yes.
So that's awesome. So you know who just walked in right now? Who? Avila Cadena. She went and got another monster.
Or did she? No.
I'm only playing. I like to be funny. She has a great sense of humor, so I like to joke around. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. So once again, everybody, make sure you guys follow her, subscribe to her YouTube page. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, all of that good stuff. Make sure you guys support her whenever she performs. She got sold out shows, so get your tickets early. With that being said, 10 minutes. Avila Cadena is in the building. See you guys 10 minutes. You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
A Roadium mixtape to me was something that was made just for the Roadium. You wouldn't hear it anywhere else. And they would do raps from those tapes that were nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? And they were truly the first mixtapes that we ever heard, you know? And they would shout the Roadium out, and you could kind of tell it was like someone's garage, maybe. The little echo, you know what I mean? It wasn't completely perfect and polished yet. But that was the beauty of it. That it was so raw that we could feel that shit. And I would just play them shits and draw. That was my inspiration, my motivation to draw. So I always had to have some type of music. You know, if it wasn't the Dynamic Superiors or the Tempries or some funk playing, it was, you know, second to none. It was quick. It was the Penthouse Players, you know, High C. And Tony G at that time was like a god too. You know what I'm saying? He was out there DJing Latin freestyle parties, and all the girls had their hairspray like a lion and shit, hicks on their neck, and man, pushing strollers, and we'd be like, ooh, look at you know, these parties at La Casa and shit. You know what I'm saying? In downtown, and mini trucks and beds were folded in the air like transformers and shit on the boulevard, coming up, changing, flipping, subwoofers beating before the person even hit the corner. You get goosebumps. Like, damn, and Elko would bend the corner on dates, and you were like, ooh, that fool's strapped right there. That fool gotta be strapped. Motherfucker had candy ribbons, little Willie ribbons from Compton on the side of his shit. Jerry curl dripping all over his shit. Bent over to the side, bumping that fucking Roadium shit. And he had a tape that only came from right there. And if you didn't know about that place, or you didn't live in that area, you didn't have that shit. So that's kind of one up that the harbor area had on a lot of other people. Compton was next door, but that harbor area was ended in Gardena. You know what I'm saying? So, man, those were great times, man.
A Roadium mixtape is like a kilo of cocaine. It's like a kilo of amigo powder. You get that shit, you cut that motherfucker open, and you put it in your motherfucking CD player, and you start listening, and you be like, that's dope shit, this is dope. How you do that? But really, a Roadium mixtape, bro, if you haven't experienced it, and you was in hip-hop back then, I don't know what the hell you was doing. You done fucked up. A Roadium mixtape is like, it's a kilo of cocaine. Music-wise, I'm saying, motherfucker.
Man, that's a little tough, but I'll tell you what, it was the best thing ever for me, man. It was just kind of like something you never heard about. And especially West Coast was not getting that shine at the time, you know? So you would go to this place and they would make a custom tape, like, you know? And not knowing what it was just the sound that came out of those tapes that, if I'm correct, you'd have to like, I would be feeling for those things if it was monthly, if not sometimes bi-monthly, but a tape, it was just a mixture of the latest songs all mixed together. But the intro had like this crazy mix that I at the time I believe that it was like 4 turntables at the same time. But I was like, how the hell are they doing this? Like, was it Superman behind the turntables or something like that? But a mixtape was a real mixtape. It was actually a cassette too, you know, just for the record.
Welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio episode 154. And once again, let me go ahead and push that TikTok. Okay, I even feel goofy saying it. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? If you ever want your platform to expand, you got to get on all platforms. So I encourage you guys to follow us on TikTok, Roadium Radio at TikTok or something like that. But it's Roadium Radio, and we just had it up not even a week, and so far so good. Other than that, once again, submit your music to roadiumradio@gmail.com. You guys want sweaters, you guys want hats, you guys want beanies, you guys want digital downloads, DOCUMIXERY.com. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce Avila Cadena.
I'm like, hey.
You thought I forgot, huh? You thought I forgot.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
You know what? Okay, I'm going to ask you trivia. You better be ready.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Give me the number of the episode that you were on.
Ooh. She was 70 something. I was like way after you.
She was 79.
I was like episode 100. No.
I'm gonna give you 2 chances. So.
Okay. Fuck. Episode. Shit. Episode 100 and no. I don't know. Like 93. No.
Did you see this? What does that episode say?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, yes. What the fuck? That's a trip.
Yes.
I'm like, oh shit. Do I win something?
Yes, I got some now laters over now. That was 61 episodes ago.
Dang, that's crazy. Oh shit! I didn't even know 93. Now I know.
Yes, 93. 93. Okay, so Elvia, I know you've been busy.
That's funny.
Artist, musician, trainer. Now, you know what? Also, I got a lot of great response from your interview, and one of them also was for my son.
Oh, nice. I went to the facilities earlier.
Yes.
I was just telling my dad I want to go see you sing live, and I'm like, well, freaking come. Then
right
go.
Yes. So now I'm going to ask you the same thing that I like to ask my guests because I like watching shit whenever I have time. What do you like to watch whenever you have time? I know you say a lot of people say, I don't watch TV, but here's what they say, but I watch Netflix. Well, that's on TV.
Yeah.
So
I'm a Netflix person. Yeah, I stick to Netflix. I like to watch cartoons. That's during the day with my kids. Baby Shark.
Okay.
No, but later on after bedtime, we get to watch fucking like that crazy shit. I like to watch documentaries.
Give me one
shows,
that you've watched.
I recently watched the Cecil Hotel one.
Okay, that one was really good.
That was fucking crazy. At first you think it's kind of haunted, and then after you're just kind of like, I don't know.
You know what I didn't like? Did you watch all of them? All of the whole series?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I didn't like it because they build it up, and then the last one, they just pretty much say she stopped taking her medication and she went crazy.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, I thought it was fucking like haunted and shit or something.
Yeah, I was like, if you ask me, I think that was bullshit. You know, I think that they were trying to cover up possibly a murder.
Yeah.
So they just said
because it's I don't know. It just makes you think of a bunch of different like endings. Like this could have maybe happened. Or maybe this, or even how it ended, like, okay, that's one possibility as well. But there's just so much that they added onto it that makes you think, like, it could have went this way. Or it could have, Right. It's fucking crazy.
I don't believe the ending that she did it to herself. I think somebody did it to her. But, you know, if you want to cover a murder, that's pretty much the way it goes. You know, and there's minutes missing from the video.
Yeah.
Where did that shit go? Come on.
Yeah.
Man. So.
I think somebody killed her. Yeah.
Me too.
I don't know. There's just no way. Yeah.
What's another good one?
That one. I watched that one. I know you mentioned Stranger Things. That one's pretty cool. I watched
Richard Ramirez?
The Richard Ramirez one was crazy too.
That was a sick bastard, huh?
Yeah. That fool had like no soul. I don't know. Like he just didn't give a fuck. Like literally. I'm like, damn. All these fucking people like in a row. Like back to back, like nothing. No, I know. And then when you have kids, it makes you
Yes.
think like somebody could have came in my freaking window. It took my child. Y yo ni en cuenta. And
Yes.
no. That part. That's what when it involves children. That's when I'm just kind of like, I don't want to watch this. But then I'm still right there, like, you know, like, fuck yeah.
Here's the crazy part, that because people were asleep in their home, and this motherfucker, you wake up and he's standing over you.
Yeah.
That was the crazy part about his ass. But I'll tell you, the other crazy part was other women were saying he was so good looking.
Though when he went to jail
And he got married.
and there was like people sending him shit.
Groupies.
And yeah, I was like,
Groupies, like.
what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. This fool was
Yeah.
straight banging Satan. See, dudes throw up gang signs. He was like, hell, Satan.
Yeah. And
was-
like really serious too. Like he
Yeah.
was hailing him.
He was like,
He was hailing him.
yeah.
For
He
real.
was from the east side part of hell. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that dude was crazy. But check out The Serpent. Te va a gustar.
The serpent.
The Serpent. It's new. It's just a little weird. Like I don't like explain, spoiling shit.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a couple of other things that I seen on Netflix that I really like, because I like watching a lot of documentaries. And if you haven't seen one called Crack, I like that one because they play a lot of hip hop music. Because hip hop and crack pretty much took off at the same time.
Yeah.
So when they talk about crack, they talk about hip hop music. So it's kind of like half and half dope and half rap documentary in one. But it's called Crack. It's a good one. I still buy movies. Like every once in a while, I can throw in a Rocky movie.
Yeah, of course. I like to watch like the old movies.
Uh-huh.
Beetlejuice, freaking. My girls like watching all the older stuff. So The
Chucky?
Poltergeist is one of the movies they like to watch. Oh, let's watch
Poltergeist?
Yeah, the Poltergeist. Yeah, like we watched the new one. Well, it's not so new, but it was kind of like The old one's a little more, yeah.
Yeah. Well, now think about this. Well, why is that? Today we have better technology, but the older ones with less money are better.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. The way it looks just so. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, but it's true because some of the remakes are not too like they added too much to it, or
Okay.
like the older movies. I feel like they were more simple, but they would still scare the fuck out of you. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I don't know. The way it's true.
Okay.
It's really true.
Last question, then we'll move on as far as movies is concerned. And I want people to think about this. As a matter of fact, put it on the live chat, okay?
Think.
Yes. Name me a remake of a movie
Okay.
that is better than the original.
Fuck. None. I'm just kidding.
Did you see that last Chucky?
No, I haven't seen that one. And I've heard of people talking about that. It was whack.
Yeah, it was booty. That's what it was. Don't waste your time.
So yeah, I don't think there's any like better ones. I think the older ones are the better ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And like the older ones are better. Like the Carrie one, I really like the old Carrie one.
Way better.
And this new one was just kind of like too much science fiction-y. I don't know, compared to the original one. The original was like creepy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
it
this
was.
one was just kind of like
So, see, you should start that. Okay, everybody, do we like this movie? Say yay. If you don't like it, say eh.
Okay. If you like it, say eh. If you don't, it's a movie.
Huh.
It's a
So now, you came here once again during COVID.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, in case I didn't give your number, 61 episodes ago you were here. 61 episodes, okay? What has Elvia Cadena been doing since then as far as music is concerned?
Music, I mean, I've been working on my stuff that I write. I've been also working with another friend. He's also from the label that I'm from, Round 2 Music. And yeah, we click. So I've been doing music with him, and he's been doing music with me. So like, you know what I mean? He's been doing music for me, but he also has his music, which I do hooks for. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's really cool working with him. He's really he's helped me a lot to like learn how to write my own stuff.
Right.
And like in the timing or things like that, because there's times that you just, this beat is really awesome, I want to make something.
Right.
Like how do I make it? So I've been doing that with him. I've been doing just pretty much private stuff.
Right.
Since everything was closed, I really couldn't do anything, so just private gigs.
If I'm correct, I'm sorry, but
No,
I just want to interject really quick. When you did our show here 60 something episodes ago, somebody hit you up from my neighborhood. And if I'm correct, you...
Oh, yes. I actually did a party like literally down the block from here. And I was like, wait, it looks familiar. I feel like I've been around here. Till like I passed, I don't know if it was like through over here or something. And I was like, wait, it's right here. I'm like, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a birthday party.
Okay.
So, and it was a surprise too. I love doing surprise birthday parties because they don't even have a clue until you just start singing. Oh my God. They think it's a guest or something.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I did a private, I've been doing private events.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy, just trying to finish the album that I'm supposed to release soon.
Now, just to give a quick recap, when you were here, what did you drop, if any, for the people that may not have seen your first interview? Did you drop anything during the time that you, after your interview?
Yeah, actually, the day after the interview, I filmed, we released music videos during the COVID. After that, last interview, that next day, because I came on a Sunday, that Monday we did my music video for The Best Thing That Ever Happened.
Okay.
So that's out now. That song was written by Rudy Salas, who recently passed. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Hugs and kisses to Joanna and all the family. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the response when that song dropped?
People like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because it's a slow jam, and then it's also like a talking shit type of song, motherfucker. So a lot of people could relate, and I did get like a lot of messages of like, this song just hit right now. I'm going through it, and this song, la la la, and I was like, well, girl, sing your lungs out to it.
Yes.
Dedicated to that motherfucker. So, it was a good response.
Okay, and people could see that. Okay.
I taught on YouTube under the Round 2 Music YouTube page. So you could check out those music videos there too.
Okay. And so you dropped that one. Did you do any more private events other than this one? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I did private events. I did 2 more videos after that. So
okay, what video came next?
After that, I did one with Sam, the one that I've been doing music with. His name's Samuel James. You guys can find him on our Round 2 page, Round 2 Music page on Instagram and all that. Make sure y'all check out his music too. We did Happiness.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually had that song. I know this guy for like years, and we have a lot of music out on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And things like that. But I got with this label, and I started doing my thing. He kept doing his thing, but I was like, hey guys, this dude's dope, and we work good together. Like, how about y'all? So they did. They brought him in, and we did. We released Happiness, and he raps, and I do the hook, and it's just like a super good vibe song.
Okay.
And it talks about, just don't be like ungrateful. Like everything you have is, just be happy with it. Happiness comes with how you look at, like, the perspective of how you come at it. You could either fucking take it in a wrong way and be all, or you could be like, it is what it is. Let's do this.
Yeah, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
So it's a good vibe song. I really, really like that song. That song's pretty cool. You guys could check that out on YouTube as well.
So that was the second video that was dropped. What was the third?
The third one, we recently dropped it. Was it like a month ago or? The beginning of this month. Yes, true. It's called Good Time.
Good Time. And
that song was written by Sam. Okay. And he was just like, hey, I got this song for you, and like, I know you're going to love it. And he showed it to me, and I was like, oh my God, I love it. So we recorded that, and we just recently released the video. So yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, let's go back to the second single. What was the response on that one?
Yeah, people liked it too. This is such a good vibe song. And it was like around the time we released it last year, around like the end of summer, I think. So, the video's like beachy vibes, and they're like, this is such a like summer song, summer feel. And I'm like, hell yeah, we'll fucking feel it next summer too, shit. So I got a good,
I don't think I've seen that one.
That it's called Happiness by Samuel James, featuring Elvia Cadena.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going to check that shit out. Okay, and then this last one, it just dropped at the beginning of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that one, what is the response on that one?
People like it. We could smoke a blunt to this, Elvia, and I'm like, me too, girl. Hey, let's do this. People they're giving me a good response about it. They really like the feel. I could cruise to this. I could just chill and bump this, and yeah. And then I do have like little fans, and there's been times that we go, like when we recently released it, I've been to like cruises and things like that, and oh my God, I love good time, this and that. I'm like, oh, thank you. It was a good time, definitely.
Now, for people that are probably hearing of Elvia Cadena for the first time right now, if they were to like wonder, like what genre would you consider yourself? Is it a mixture?
Yeah, I can't sit there and be like, I'm this genre, because I like a little bit of everything. And once I drop my album, you're going to see that it's not like all like the same thing. You know, I like a little bit of everything. So I'm trying to bring a little bit of everything.
Awesome.
A little sopita, you know?
So everybody can expect a little bit of maybe different genres in one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. And, well, before we get into, you know, as far as when it drops, when can people expect that? I want to say that for a little bit later. So who does Elvia Cadena like to listen to as far as independent artists out there? And without naming Mariah.
I love Mariah all the time. No, I really do. I really do. I really like, well, right now, people that she's mentioned, like Joey. I love Joey's stuff.
Yeah.
There's another band called The Sacred Souls. I bump there's this one specific song that I bump at least like 30 million times a day. And they're called The Sacred Souls, and it's called Can I Call You Rose? Okay. Yeah. And We For Your Love. Oh, that's a good ass song. Yeah, that album. It's the Penrose album.
Sacred Souls?
Yeah. Okay. It's a album called Penrose, right? The album's called Penrose, and it's like 3-4 different bands. They're all pretty good.
Okay.
They're all dope. But the first 2 beginner songs, whoo, they hit. Just want to keep them 2 on replay.
You're gonna have to show me that.
Yes, it's really good. It's really, really good.
I know Bobby D just recently had, I guess, a drive-in concert.
Yeah,
and he had a lot of people on there. Do you remember anybody
that was
on
like
there?
2 weeks. They were part of it.
Okay.
All of the people in that album were there. And who else? And Trish was obviously the headliner. The headliner, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody on that pretty much. Oh no, there was like another band called The Escapers. Mm-hmm. They're pretty good too. They're from Las Vegas. They were on that show.
A couple of years ago, I want to say maybe 2017. That's where I went back. Hanging out with a buddy, and he's playing me some old. At least to me, I thought they were oldies. Okay, and I was like, man, that shit is fire.
That shit is dope.
Yeah, you know, and I was like, who is that? And he kept telling me the groups, but I didn't know who the fuck they were. And then he kept saying, oh, this other group, but he was playing them on 45s.
Yeah.
This other group, and I was like, dude, I never heard of those. Where did you find those? He goes, oh, they just came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know at that time in 2017 that there were people recreating or making what we call today soldies, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
And they sound almost like they came out back then.
Yeah.
And that was when I first heard of Joey Quiñones.
Yeah.
Okay. That was when I was like, people were telling me, you need to get that guy on the show. And I started hearing more and more music. I think, I hope I'm not saying it wrong, the Lakesiders or Lakes.
Oh, the Lakesiders were on that show too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He played me a song from them, and I was like, it's not Lakeside? And he goes like, no.
The Lakesiders.
Yes, exactly. But I was just shocked on how good.
Yeah.
But I could have swore that it was from back then.
Yeah, that's how, man. All those bands kind of sound like that. Like her music kind of sounds like that as well.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
especially you think, oh, Joey. You know, he did her music. So it's I stay bumping. I'm like, I stay bumping. They're really good. That album's really good. That Penrose one.
You know, one thing that I trip out about Raza, but in a good way, is that funk music has never gotten old to us. Mm-hmm. You know, because like I'll play like Parliament, Zapp and Roger, Barkays, Cameo with my black homies, okay? And they'll be like, why you bumping that old shit? And I had to make it clear to them
It's dope.
Yeah, it's not only is it dope, but it never got old to us. It never got with them. That shit's like that's yard sale shit, you know.
Yeah.
But to them, it got old. At least my friends. For us, it just never got old. Now, when we look at like oldies, it just never got old to us.
Yeah.
You know, for them, it's like, oh, that's some old shit. You know, bump some new shit.
Yeah.
You know,
You're like, I like the old shit though.
It is. I like.
Yeah.
I think I listen to more older music than I do just new shit.
Same here, and in Spanish too. Like, I listen to the shit that like I grew up listening to with my parents.
Right.
Even like everything.
Now, do you sing a lot in Spanish?
Yeah, I do. For like private events, I get hired to sing a lot of Spanish.
Okay.
To sing the rancheras.
Las rancheras.
Yeah, I love it though. Like,
that's dope.
It's something we always do.
Now, what do you enjoy singing better, Spanish or in English?
That's like
I gotta twist your arm. You gotta give me an answer.
I can't. I love both. Like they both just click so good. Gotta fucking start making some motherfucking Spanglish music. I can't.
Okay, you gotta give me an answer because the fans are waiting.
Okay, English probably because
Okay.
you know, yeah.
How
English.
dare you?
English.
Okay, English. That's dope. Okay, now
That's dope.
I know you sing a lot of cover songs as well. When you play with the band, if I'm correct.
Yeah, with the Midnight Cruisers. Shout out Cruisers. They're actually at rehearsal. My bad. It's his fault. Yeah, we do a lot of cover songs, and it's not just me singing. It's also Rich
Right.
G. So you know, we kind of split it.
That's dope.
And then some of the other band members, you sing this one or you sing that one, and you know, it's just but it's fun. We do a lot of cover songs, like the Midnight Cruisers.
The Midnight Cruisers. Now, what songs do you usually sing? Like, what cover songs? Give us a couple.
I sing like Mary Wells. You beat me to the punch. And what else? Etta James. What else do I do? The Selena, of course. You're gonna do anything for Selena. Yeah. So like Sonora Dinamita.
Yes.
We do a lot of the. He does a lot of we do a lot of War, Brenton Wood.
Yes.
Fucking.
What are some of your favorites? Like when they say, "Let's do this song," you're like, "Yes."
Some of my favorite, I like when we do the Selena one. When we do Si Una Vez.
Okay.
I love singing Si Una Vez.
Okay.
And in English, songs that I like to do, I really like to sing the Mary Wells ones. We do a medley. So we put Beat You to the Punch and The One Who Really Loves You together. So it jumps just right back into the next song, you know, and I love that one.
I mean, I know she has great songs, but those two are my favorites.
Yeah.
All my fucking favorites.
And we mix it a little bit in there so it keeps going, and then people are just like, oh shit, another one. You're like, yes, girl, another one. Keep it going. Keep it going.
What about Brenton Wood? Which some of your favorites?
I love Brenton Wood. I think you got your fools mixed up. I love that one.
There's a lot of people that got their fools mixed up.
It happens. That one's a really good one, and the Me and You, of course.
Yes.
You know,
can you hit the high note?
We've been together a long time. And you know what? I love singing that shit. Yeah, those two are like one of the freaking, all of them. I bump that shit all the time. And you catch yourself singing to all of them.
You know, it's funny. When I told Brenton Wood that I used to get fucked up to his music, I remember a story one time. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had a boombox and I was playing Me and You. And I turned around because I thought I heard an echo. And one of my friends had a 40 between his legs y el cabrón estaba llorando. Me and you. That motherfucker sounded like
heartbroken.
He was hard. He sounded like somebody kicked a raccoon in his balls. He sounded horrible, but he was singing his heart out.
He was feeling that shit. Brenton Woods, all of the songs that he has are.
You're an Al Green fan.
I like Al Green.
Yeah. What about James Brown?
James Brown, yes.
I was working out to James Brown today.
His little gritos.
Yes. What about, let's look at the Delphonics.
The Delphonics, yes.
I like the Delphonics.
The Delphonics.
¿Cómo se llama? Fuck.
I'm like...
The Temptations.
The Temptations. Those are one of the main ones everybody likes.
You know what? They have a dope Christmas album.
The Christmas album. I need to listen to
Oh,
it.
it's a dope ass Christmas
Who
album.
has a Christmas album? Well, there's this guy named, and I heard it because of her, Kelly Finnegan, and he has like a Christmas album, huh? That Christmas album is so good. You should listen to that, and you'll like
Really?
it. Yeah.
That name sounds
Kelly
familiar.
Finnegan. Yeah.
What other song does it sing?
Catch Me, I'm Falling.
Okay. Who's the guy that sings, I want to say The Walk?
That's Mayor Hawthorne.
How do you say it?
Mayor Hawthorne.
Mayor Hawthorne.
Okay. There you
think
go.
I've-
That's a badass jam.
What is it called?
The Walk?
The Walk. Okay.
Okay, check this out.
Okay.
Check this out, okay? I was at OG Mike's, and I'm chilling there, and I'm feeling a little tipsy, and all of a sudden, that song comes on, and everybody starts jamming to it. And here's what I thought. Since I was a little buzzed, I'm like,
Yeah.
I never heard that oldie before. Honestly, and I was like, maybe that was an old Brenton Wood side B on the 45, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, that's a badass
Side
jam.
B. They always put the sucky song at the end, at the backside.
Yeah. So I was like, that song is fucking dope. So what I did, I went on my, this is when I still had.
The Shazam.
No, but it was the other one, Sound Hog or some bullshit.
I'm like Shazam?
Yeah, something like it. And it was new, and I was like, wait.
And they sound good. There's a lot of people like that right now, like that have music out that you're just like, this feels so, like I've heard this already. And it's like from now.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
You know what's so dope? I mean, because there's just some music that just bless you. And here's what I mean. We were at OG Mike's, and it was crowded, but nobody was really dancing. And I'm sitting there, ya me estaba aburriendo. I was drinking a Long Island iced tea, already
The
stirring it and
moscas
shit.
already flying everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Then they played that song, and it like lifted me up. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
It hyped
everybody
you.
started jamming. Yes, it did. Because it kind of reminded me almost like a Ugum Boogum feel.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But that's a dope jam. But listen, we're going to go ahead and press pause right there, and we're going to hype the people up, let them know that Elvia Cadena is about to sing with you when we come back.
Yes.
So you better think of 2 songs.
2 songs. Okay.
Yeah. No pressure. So everybody, once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know that Elvia Cadena is in the motherfucking building. We'll be back 10 minutes. Don't fuck around. You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch. You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
dumb at the Roadium with the funky drum, and you know my man Steve can get some. With a fool like Tony A when he plays stupid dope shit by WA. You wanna spray dumb motherfuckers, no doubt, and sucker DJ. Get the fuck out, Tony A.
What did you say your name was? What did you say?
Tony A.
I have won 1 million battles.
Lights, cameras, action, sound. Give me that mic, I'm about to go down.
Thinking of a master plan.
This story's funny. I met this girl and she had money.
Hey Tony, drop that. What bass?
I bet.
My name is the Croft, the CRAWFORD, the poet high C. Tony A, the wizard, just as cool as a blizzard. Thinking out his tongue, stabbing pussy like a lizard. Ooh, so
You are now about to witness
Tony H.
Tell them where you're from.
You don't think I'm living, well, fuck you.
Who's on a Saturday night in LA? Yo, feeling kind of fancy. Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. What the hell are you looking for? Can a young man make money anymore? Wear my jeans and like freaking on the floor? Or is it my job to make sure I'm poor? Disruptions is horrible, nourish not justified. Those that live at the FBI.
Yo, right about now, Dr. Dre's in effect. COMPTON shit up, my man Steve with the Roadium swap meet. And we here to lay it on the line. To all them sucker niggas out there claiming our taste and shit, we just got one thing to say.
Welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio, episode 154. And this is Tony the Wizard. We're back here with Avila Cadena. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
I was trying to sound mysterious.
El misterioso.
So now, we promised the people you were going to sing, and you were going to bless their socks off. So
Hell yeah.
So give us...
Jack in the Box, hell yeah. I'm just kidding. Have you seen that? Jack in the Box, hell yeah. I don't know.
That's the Jack in the Box song?
No, it's like an episode from like Jose Luis. Did you ever watch that show, Jose Luis?
Yes, I did, but I don't remember.
And it's like these cholas fighting, and he's asking them, ¿Qué te gusta con Jack in the Box? And she's like, hell yeah. But they made it into like a little song, and it's like all over TikTok, all over Instagram.
Oh,
and
shit.
It's that, Cholita talking about Jack in the Box, hell yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
That's dope. Speaking about Jack in the Box, do you eat Jack in the Box?
I love Jack in the Box. Can you not tell? Shit. This body was made on Jack. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I like Jack in the Box.
Okay, Concrete was here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about tacos from Jack in the Box. Do you like the tacos?
Man, that was the food to get at 3 a.m. when you're fucking driving home. Oh, peda. We were homegirls with that lady at Jack in the Box. Se llamaba Maggie.
You guys had a membership.
Shit, for real, we did. We would pull up fucking on the way home, and I could just hear her taking the order. Like,
a lot of hot sauce?
Hi. Like, I could recognize her voice already. She'd be right there like, hi, can I take your order? And I'm like, Maggie? She's like, hey, girls. And I'm like, it's not Maggie. And, we're all drunk. So we're like, Maggie. And fucking Maggie, like, we order food. And, when we pull up, fucking Maggie hooked us up with extra tacos or, like, random shit, We're going to get Maggie in trouble. Yeah. Maggie, no, but this was way back. That's fucking
Shout
years
out to Maggie.
ago. Shout out to Maggie from Jack in the Box. But she was the homie, La Maggie.
You put a lot of hot sauce in your tacos?
Hell yeah.
I used to kill, like, I'll be honest with you, back in the day, like at least 6 of them, a jumbo jack, and like a big ass bag of fries. Like, just order
the curly ones.
The curly ones.
The curly ones.
With, I think it was buttermilk, I think.
Can you guys give me extra ranch, please?
Yeah, ranch.
And then you get pissed off because they only give you 2? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
2 fucking ranches. Chingado.
Okay, so now, I was talking to Concrete, and I asked him, I can't eat that no more. And he goes, why not? And I said, because that's mystery meat. We don't know what it is. And he goes,
mystery meat.
He goes, you don't know what it's in the, Jack in the Box taco? I go, no. And he said, it's soybeans.
Soy, yeah, it's soy.
So, and I go, so it's actually healthy?
We were healthy as hell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still eat, the tacos?
Yeah, I do.
So you eat healthy?
Hell yeah. Y'all make it with the hell yeah. Oh, hell no. Hell no. We're going to make a song. Hell
you like Jumbo Jacks?
I love Jumbo Jacks.
Con cheese or sin cheese?
Con cheese.
Con cheese.
Con cheese.
Say it fast.
Con cheese.
Con cheese.
Con cheese.
Oh my God.
Fucking Jack in the Box, man.
Jack in the
Why are we
Crack.
talking about food?
Okay, here, hold on.
Food.
Jack in the Box or McDonald's? You got to choose one.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Crack.
Yeah, I'm not a McDonald's person.
Okay, Taco Bell or Del Taco?
I don't even eat that.
If you had to.
Oh. Del Taco, I think.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Del Taco? Del Taco, yeah.
Del Taco. And for you?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't eat that. Yo voy a comer tacos.
Tacos. Now,
Tacos.
I don't know if this was before your time. Winchell's, remember Winchell's?
The
donut place.
I heard it, yeah.
Okay.
Winchell's.
So you never had it?
I don't think I've ever had Winchell's.
What
Or
ab-
maybe.
What
I don't
about
know.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkin' Donuts I've had, yeah.
Okay. I was to say, which one would you choose better?
I'm more of a Yum Donuts.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Are those pretty good?
In the hood, Yum Donuts, yeah.
What is that one donut place that looks like Dia de los Muertos? What's it called? They have it at Universal City Walk. Somebody help me in the room. There you go.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Bougie
there's a
donut?
Yeah, bougie donuts. It is.
Well, you know a girl come from the ghetto, so we haven't reached that yet. No.
They have a maple bar with bacon on top.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
A maple bar with bacon?
And I tried it and it was actually pretty. I go, look at try this bullshit ass donut. Pretty damn good.
Hey, right now there's everything. Like,
what about
you
In
can
and
fucking
Out?
mix everything.
Do you like In and
I
Out?
love In and Out. Yeah. The motherfucking In and Out's a good spot. Double, yep. Freaking a shake, a strawberry shake.
Yeah.
Strawberry
lemonade con las fries.
Strawberry lemonade too. I
Con
like the
cheese or
animal style fries.
Animal style. Okay, I haven't had them. What is animal
It's
style?
just like fries with cheese and fucking grilled onion. Oh yeah, and that spread that they add on the burgers. It's really good actually.
Okay.
With some yellow peppers on the side. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Tortas o tacos?
Tortas o tacos? Fuck, that's a hard one. Why not? No, we can't. Y'all making me decide on tortas or tacos. I'll have to go with tacos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chile verde or chile colorado?
It depends because sometimes the red one's not spicy, so you gotta go with the green one.
Right, you gotta go with the green one.
And when the green one's not spicy, you gotta go with the red one. So there's no.
Okay. Menudo or pozole?
Pozole.
Pozolux, yes.
Pozole.
Okay, what was my last one? Pupusas o gorditas?
Gorditas.
Okay.
I like gorditas.
Okay.
Pupusas are bomb though.
Yes, very, very good. There's a place around here that's really, really dope. Did they do shrimp con queso pupusas? You know, they put the verdura on top. Like
That sounds good. Shrimp.
Yes.
Shrimp pupusas. That sounds good.
Really, really good. There was another one that was. Oh yeah, my last one. Tapatio or Valentin?
I'm a Valentina. I'm Valentina. I like Valentina. The black label one. That was a little spicier.
What about mariscos? You like mariscos?
Yeah, I like mariscos.
I could fuck some mariscos up. Let's stop talking about food.
I know. I'm like, what else? You got pizza? I love lasagna.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I do like it. I like putting tapatio on my spaghetti.
Tapatio on your spaghetti.
You have to try it.
Yeah, I've ate it like that.
I said, me encanta.
When I ran out of the little crushed peppers, the little paquetitos. Where's the little packets from the pizza? For the fucking spaghetti. Yeah.
Okay, Domino's or Pizza Hut? Or Pronto Pizza?
Pronto Pizza. Oh, fuck. Pronto Pizza. That's in the hood. I like Pronto Pizza, but I would rather go with Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. All right. All right. Favorite beer?
My favorite beer? What would I drink? Modelos. I just Modelo.
Okay.
I always drink
All right.
Modelo.
All right. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Okay. So you were going to sing a
I
song.
was going to sing a song,
Just give us a little snippet.
I'll give you guys a little snippet of my second original, The Best Thing That Ever Happened. So here it goes.
Here we go.
You say it's no big thing that you found someone new. You said I was just a plaything, and you played me like a fool. But you never find a life, a love so true. 'Cause I was the best thing that ever happened to you.
Awesome. Everybody, round of applause.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's put them together. Thank you.
Muchas gracias, muchas
Yeah.
gracias.
Make sure you guys leave a tip at the door when you leave.
I forgot my jar, man. I always
Yeah.
have a jar.
So now, what can people in 2021 expect from Elvia?
Okay, I'm gonna have my album out, hopefully, fingers crossed, by summer. So you guys will have a little taste of a little everything up in there. I do plan on working with like different people. So,
Okay.
you know, features or have people do things for music for me. I'm definitely looking up to that. I do have shows coming up alongside Homegirl over here, as she
Right.
said earlier. So make sure you guys come out on the 15th in Bakersfield. That should be fun. Yeah, more shows, more music, hopefully more videos. I do plan on coming out with more videos. I do have music that I have done with other people, so hopefully we'll release that out soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know you did a show out in Riverside not too long ago, right?
In Riverside.
Was it Riverside?
No, I went to Las Vegas last week, and
Okay,
then I did.
Tell us the one about Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas was with Project Hope.
Okay.
They're a really big organization, and they, you know, give out to the community. This past weekend, they gave out so many things. They had like from haircuts to fucking there's people right there, you know, getting their haircut, shoes, clothes, and at the end, I loved it because we ended up with like a big old circle, like a prayer, like. I love that.
Awesome.
I loved that. Yeah, you felt I cried a little bit, you know. But yeah, it was like a really nice event. There was a lot of performers. Elon sang. Concrete was actually there too.
Yeah.
He did his first stand-up. He had everybody laughing right there and shit.
Did his first stand-up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny. It was pretty cool. Yeah, there was just... I can't think of, there was boxers too. Fernando Vargas was there. Andy Ruiz. This other boxer, I forgot what his name was, but he was really tall. Yeah, there was just a lot of different people, and it turned out really nice at the end, you know. Yeah, I had a good time with them. It felt good. It felt good to be out there. You felt the love. I'm like, you felt the fucking love. Yeah.
There was one that I wasn't attending that you were at. I don't think it was Riverside.
In Riverside with, it was at the Depot in Corona.
I think so.
Yeah,
yes.
Bobby D was there. I got to meet Magic Girl. She's pretty dope. Awesome girl. We actually, you know, kept in touch. So hopefully, you know, something happens later on.
That'll work.
But yeah.
I heard it was packed.
Yeah, it got really packed. When I showed up, because I had a interview before that at a radio station online. It's called Oye Tu Radio. And it was in Spanish. I went to go do that. So I got there like pretty late. By the time I got there, she was like, Mariah and her team went that day too. I got there like maybe like around 9.
Okay.
And it was already like fucking packed. I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of people here. And they had 2 different little sections. So it was a pretty big spot for people, you know? And yeah, it was a good turnout. Mariah sang a few songs too. With,
you were there as well?
Yeah, she went, her and her team showed up, and, you know, Bobby was doing his thing. I know he was here. I watched his interview.
Bobby B.
Saludos, Bobby B. Yeah, he was here. Oh, duh, he was here. He was there, obviously DJing or whatever. And yeah, it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. I hadn't sang out, like, performed out in a while, so I was just kind of like, fuck yeah, I was hyped. Let's do this.
You know, and it's look, I know a lot of people do like virtual concerts, you know.
Yeah.
And it can be cool, you know, but there's nothing like when you see people. Hey.
Me right there, yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's fun. It's always much better to be like out in person and stuff.
Right. So the next one you said it's gonna be Bakersfield.
Yes, Bakersfield, May 15th.
Uh-huh.
I will also be here, not here, in Rancho Cucamonga
Uh-huh.
at Haven City Market with the Midnight Cruisers for Cinco de Mayo.
Awesome.
So it's like on a Wednesday. Y'all got anything? They're going to be watching Roadium Radio. You guys are not going to go because you guys are going to be watching Roadium Radio. Just kidding. We'll be out there for Cinco de Mayo with the Midnight Cruisers. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, I'll be here. I got 2 guests coming in. Actually, I won't say the group, but I got somebody flying in from Pueblo, Colorado to be here.
Oh, nice.
You know what? To me, it's always like an honor. I feel blessed when I get people from Atlanta, from Las Vegas, from Arizona, from New Mexico, from Denver.
Yeah.
You know, that want to say, I want to fly in from Houston, from Dallas.
Yeah.
And drive from Stockton and say, you know what, I want to
come out on
your show.
That's dope.
It really is a blessing.
Hell yeah.
You know, and that's why I encourage people to start their own platform. I think you would do great as a podcast host.
Shit. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a I have people told me, or why don't you vlog? Why don't you vlog, Elvia, vlog? Put videos, like you're always fucking just talking and like people will want to see what you vlog about. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know about all that, but
you can talk about tacos from Jack, you know.
Tacos from Jack in the Bike. ¿Qué les gusta a ustedes? Yeah.
I've been eating good. You know.
I've been eating great. Shit.
So now let me ask you this: Is there any like for an example, somebody asked me, you being a producer, what are some of the artists you would like to work with? Okay, of course I said stuff like Biggie, Pac. I said stuff. There was what was the other guy's name? Biggie, Pac, Cube. That's what I said. But I did Cube's some stuff on mixtapes, Eazy-E on mixtapes. But I would say Biggie and Pac. I would love to have produced stuff
Biggie
like that.
Pac.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. If you had somebody like, man, I wish I could do a song or a collab with this person, you know, male or female, who would that be? It could be a rapper, it could be a singer, it could be anybody.
Yeah, growing up, I was always an Alicia Keys fan.
Yes.
And I was like, I remember when we would be like at fucking the grocery store, my mom, you know, you have the revistas right there. I'd be like, mira, mom, because Alicia Keys would be right there. I'm like, whenever I grow up, cuando I get older, I was like, I'm going to make a song with con ella, con esta morenita. And she's like, oh, sí, yeah. You know, but she don't know who the fuck.
Right.
But yeah, Alicia Keys was like one of my favorites. All-time favorites growing up.
Really
Since
dope.
like that's like one of the first ones I remember watching like on MTV and things like that when I was like in middle school, and because I didn't really know. My older sister got me really into the music. You know, she was a little older. She was in middle school, so we were like fucking in elementary still. She was already kind of like kicking it and already knowing about music, so she's who I would get the music from, whatever my sister would listen to.
Like she knew what was popping. And
Yeah. Because all I would listen to was like the shit my parents would listen to. Fucking Los Temerarios, Los Tucanes, or Rocío Dúrcal, or you know what I mean?
Right.
So once she started going out, she's 6 years older than me. So once she started that, I'm like, okay. So I remember Alicia Keys was like one of the first female singers I would listen to all the time, or download on LimeWire. You know?
Damn. Everybody knows that if you downloaded LimeWire, your computer will catch AIDS.
Yeah. We knew that after. We're like, fuck.
Yeah, like, it fucked up a lot of my computer.
Yeah.
I remember one time I fucked up my computer and I was trying to tell my friend, I don't know what happened. I was just, he goes, bro, you downloaded fucking LimeWire, homie.
It shows it right here.
Yeah,
and
like,
you've been downloading shit.
I promise you, I didn't know. So, but now, okay. Alicia Keys. Now, give me a male. Living or deceased.
Male or deceased.
That you could say, man, I wish I could have done a song with that guy.
With Juan Gabriel. That for some dope ass songs.
Oh, wow.
Juan Gabriel con el Juanga. Yeah, he was really good. That's one of the people I grew up listening to because of my mom. Juanga. Imagine, I'm like.
She said Juanga.
Juanga.
Yeah, okay. Now, it's when it comes to somebody like him, it's hard to say like that's my favorite song.
Yeah. You don't have favorite songs. It's all of them are like,
all of them.
Yeah.
But like, I'll tell you the one I was just listening to it recently. Because I post them up on my stories sometimes. Te lo pido por favor.
That's a good one.
Siempre en mi mente. Or
Siempre, yeah. Querida. And he was such a great performer. Like,
very great
the performances.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay. Now, you had another song for us or no?
Yeah, I'll sing you that song. I'll sing you the...
little snippet.
Te lo pido, por favor.
Oh, you're going to make me cry. But it's okay. No. Go ahead.
I'll do another one.
No. Do that one, please.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you're cool with that one.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that meme? Because, I post up a lot of fucking memes. Have you seen that meme when it says, when you're feeling sad, but you play sad music so you can cry more? Like,
I was going to look up for the lyrics, but...
If you don't remember it, then just go to it.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow.
Donde estés, hoy siempre, yo te llevo conmigo. Necesito cuidado, necesito de ti. Tú me sabes bien cuidar, tú me sabes bien guiar. Todo lo haces muy bien tú, ser muy bueno es tu virtud. ¿Cómo te puedo pagar todo lo que haces por mí? Todo lo feliz que soy, todo ese gran amor. No, this song gonna make me cry.
I was getting emotional, man.
Ten mi vida. Pero no. No,
I was going to start singing, pero you cut me off.
That's a good song. Get it, Tony.
No,
Show us what you got.
I was going to sing the hip hop version.
The hip hop version. Yes, that's
No, but that awesome singer. Awesome song.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for blessing us with that. So now, we got a couple of minutes left. You already said where you're going to be at. You got an album coming out hopefully by summer.
Hopefully by summer.
Now, summer, we're talking about June, July, possibly?
Hopefully by July. Yeah.
And don't July. You lie.
And don't you lie to me. Yeah, hopefully by July. I don't want to say... Because I don't,
Right. You're not sure.
I'm not sure. But hopefully, yes. Hopefully around that time, you guys could have an album to bump and hopefully.
Okay. When it comes out, let us know and we'll promote it here. Okay.
Hell yeah.
How many songs can we expect?
Probably like around 9.
Okay.
Yeah. So 9 or 10 around there.
That's dope. And of course, a lot more visuals.
Yeah. And of course, I do have some singles that we will release. So.
Okay. Who is directing or doing your videos?
I was doing my first few videos. I did them with LA Icon.
Okay.
And he was here too. I remember seeing his interview, and we're like, let's try something different. So, my recent video, Concrete, filmed it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we hit him up, and he was down, and hey, let's do this. Let's see how this one goes, and yeah.
When you get a chance, check out his interview.
I actually watched some of it. Yeah.
He was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
He was hilarious. That's dope. Okay, so other than that, you're gonna have videos, you're gonna have an album, and then you're gonna be performing. Anything that I didn't ask you, anything you want to promote, anything you want to push?
Just follow me. Follow me on Elvia Chain, on YouTube, Facebook, Elvia Cadena. Yeah, I have a TikTok, but I hardly use it. I don't know if you guys want to. And make sure you guys get your tickets for I'm also going to be in Visalia or Vasilia, or what is it called? Visalia, yeah.
Visalia.
Visalia. Up there. And then the May 15th one.
Okay.
So.
Okay, what are you most active on if somebody wants to reach you with either inbox or DM? Are you more active on Instagram or Facebook?
I'm more active on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go on my Facebook, but yeah, it's a lot of messages on Facebook. So Instagram is,
Facebook.
The to go. En el Facebook, en el Face. Estoy en el Face. No, but Instagram.
Okay.
Hit me up. Hit me up.
and you got a TikTok that they can follow you?
Yes, you can follow me on TikTok under Elvia Chain.
So it's not Elvia Cadena, it's Elvia Chain.
No, on Instagram and on TikTok is Elvia Chain.
Okay.
But like Facebook and YouTube is Elvia Cadena.
Okay, so people that don't know, Cadena means?
Chain. Elvia Cadena, Elvia Chain. Elvia Chain.
Okay. Other than that, any shout-outs? Anything you want to say?
I want to give a shout-out to my team, Round 2 Music, to Legacy 2 Studios. I want to give a shout-out to my familia watching. Holla. My sisters, my brothers, my man, my girls, mis papis. And yeah, everybody who follows me, people who are, but my shit. I mis fans. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to my shit and enjoying it. And holla.
And they can also reach you on Instagram, Facebook, if they want to book you.
Yeah,
correct?
If they want to book me, you could contact me or you could contact my team at Round 2 Music, whatever works better for you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. If you contact me, I'm going to charge you guys an arm and a leg for her. So that's all I'm saying.
Round 2 Music.
So,
yeah.
Okay, everybody, just really quick, I want to thank Miriah Avila Elvia Cadena for coming. Much love, much respect to them. Support them, follow them. You know what? We need your support because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Okay, so we want to thank everybody on Roadium Radio for subscribing, for commenting, for liking, for everything that you guys do, because like I said, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. We want to acknowledge the fans and we want to thank you guys for watching tonight. But other than that, let me go ahead and give a couple of my shout outs. Anthony, I want to give a shout out to Anthony. I also want to give a shout out to Kevin. And I also want to give a shout out to Alex Cervantes Enterprise. If your car's broke, hit him up. He's on 80. What's your Instagram?
81 spelled out with the 8.
Yeah, 81 spelled with the 8 in the beginning. 81. Look him up. And if you're driving a bucket and it needs to be fixed, he'll fix it for you. So just let him know that Tony 8 sent you. So other than that, once again, support Elvia Cadena, Mariah Avila. The music will be dropping soon. When you see them, performing somewhere locally, go support them. You will not be disappointed. Listen to the music. If you never have, you will not be disappointed. Show love. You know what? And we want to thank you guys for tuning in. So much love, much respect. We'll be here Sunday with 2 special guests. And we are out of here. Bye, you guys.
You got it.